Hi, I'm Tania and this is Beverly, and we're from the Wyndham Women's Support Group. So today we're here to actually do a recipe from our cookbook, which is called Kitchen Connections. And it is a recipe on couscous with beetroot. So I hope you'll enjoy it, and we'll go slowly. If you have any questions, please ask. Yeah, and just enjoy. So, all right, so what we do is, in our cookbook, we do have this recipe, beetroot with couscous, and all the ingredients and the amounts, all of that is in there. And you can purchase a book if you'd like for $10 if you want to take it home, but we'll go through it with you. So today we decided to do this. We've got 3 onions as we're making a bigger portion. So if you're making a smaller portion, you can just go by what's in the cookbook.
Just one.
Yeah, just 1 beetroot and 1 onion if you're doing, so if we've got 3 portions, so we've got 3 onions, 3 beetroot. So here we go. So so what we do first is we have to cut up the onions fine.
And try not to cry.
And try not to cry. I think I'm okay, I can manage the onions usually, but we'll see. So do you ladies like eating beetroot usually?
Oh yes.
Beetroot, yeah. How do you make your beetroot?
I buy it in the tin.
Oh, the simple way.
Easy one. Not supposed to say that.
Yeah, well,
That's good when you're making sandwiches and all that.
I like it very good for sandwiches.
Roasted raw beetroot.
Yeah.
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 I sometimes buy it fresh, but not very often. It's good to maybe get it in and chop it up and put it into my salads or cooking or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
After today, we might have fish.
Yeah. They're encouraging you to have
Yeah.
fresh now,
Yeah.
which is good.
Yeah, it's nice roasted too.
Sorry.
Or roasted.
Oh, I've never done roasted. Well, that's nice too.
Beetroot and chocolate cake.
Beetroot and chocolate
Yeah.
cake.
We
Really?
use the beetroot as, you know, like eggs.
Wow. That's good to know. You don't want to grab me another bowl? I have to separate the onions.
You want to
please.
separate?
Yes.
It's so good and versatile, isn't it? Beetroot.
Yeah. And it's so good to eat. It's I'm not sure if you've heard of this smoothie called the ABC, which is, do you know about it? It's considered a very good healthy thing to have. So it is A is for apple, B for beetroot, and C for carrot. So if you use one of them each and make a smoothie, either in your NutriBullet or whatever it is, and have it each morning, it's meant to even reverse health. That's what I've heard. So I try it sometimes, not as regularly as I would like to, but yeah, it's meant to be very good to have. So
It's enjoyable to eat. You have it like for breakfast? Or?
no, I do it as
What
a
is it?
smoothie sometimes.
Oh, a smoothie.
Yeah, a
Oh,
smoothie.
right.
So I mean, it is a challenging to drink sometimes. But I like beetroot. I like carrot. I don't have a problem with it, and with apple. So it's not really hard. But when you go to actually eat the beetroot and apple and all of that, it becomes hard to eat so much. But when you put it in the smoothie, much better. You know, you can have it. So yeah. So we're just going to get on to this. I've got a few onions to cut.
Maybe you want to make 3 cups, no?
Yes. So what sort of food do you ladies cook mostly? Do you like any particular type of food? Like,
Anything.
I eat
Yes,
anything.
me too.
Not fussy. That's good.
If it tastes nice,
That's
or
amazing.
something I haven't tried, I'll try it.
Yeah. That's good. Sometimes it's hard with, yeah. It's nice to try different types of food, isn't it? We have a very diverse women's support group, so we get to taste all the different foods, which is very good. And we run off Wyndham Park Community Center. If anyone is familiar with that? Yeah. So in Kookaburra Avenue. Yeah. So we run there. And yeah.
Which one's Wyndham Town?
The one which, do you know where the Kookaburra Avenue, do you know where the
yes.
men's shed and all that is?
Yes.
Yeah, or the
On the
community.
Creek.
Yeah, so it's there. And yeah, we've been running there for about, well, our group is about 8 years old almost. Yeah, but it's been, yeah, since recently we've really branched out a lot more to do cooking and other things. But primarily our goal is to support women from diverse backgrounds and just provide them a safe space to come and talk.
I think that's excellent.
Build
There's nothing
friendships.
worse than coming to a new country
And you don't know
you
anything.
don't know anything. Your family's been left behind.
Yeah. And you know, we,
Or
like
having difficulties adjusting.
True. And you know, like migrants face so many challenges and battles. Like, you know, some have got more battles than others if they, you know, don't have the language and all of that. Like if English is a problem for them, then yeah, it becomes hard. So yeah. Let's do this as fine as I can. You need muscles for this. I'll get muscles.
And
for it.
definitely don't have long fingernails.
No, I don't. I always have them short. My eyes are a little bit affected. So. Yeah. So do you cook any like other types of food? Any or you know other than I guess any type of authentic or any exotic type food?
No, not really.
Not really?
Yeah. Curries, like.
You make curries?
Or chicken.
Oh, okay. With chili.
Chili flakes, and I had to be very sparingly because one day I went, oh yes, sprinkle, and I went, nearly blew the back of my
Too
throat
hot.
out.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
Because I can be pretty heavy-handed, must
Yes.
be sound well.
Yeah. Me too. I love my chili. And I've got some lovely chilies in my garden. My husband, he likes gardening, so he does all the gardening. But I've got some beautiful chilies, which I actually should have brought some just to show you ladies.
So what colour are they?
They're red. I mean, they're green initially, but they become red, and they're just. They're such a beautiful red. It's not just like the normal. It's a special type of chili. I don't know what they call
What
it.
is the hottest one? Is it the yellow or?
The jalapenos,
Or
I
the
think,
black.
isn't it? Yeah, the black
Small
ones.
ones.
The small ones too. I think they're Thai. Are they Thai chilies or some? These are the tiny ones, which are quite quite hot. That's right.
I remember when I first went to India, they were talking about, some of the students took us to a restaurant
Yeah.
and everyone for curry, and I'm saying, not hot. And then my head shaking like
Mild.
this. Now that means no, doesn't it? Not too hot, not hot,
Yeah.
So everyone gets their meal and I'm waiting and I'm thinking, I think they've forgotten about me.
Yeah.
And one of the students said, oh, they're still cooking it. And I said, oh really?
No chili?
Because they have to change everything.
Well, that's what I thought. Mine come out and it was yellow. And
they made it.
was it yellow? Or, yeah, and I just touched my lips. It never went in my mouth. It just touched my lips.
But still hot, is it?
And
Oh my
they
god.
actually thought I meant very hot.
Yes.
No. They say, not hot. Yes, hot.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, so someone else had to eat it, and it was actually
Yeah.
my fiance had to eat it. And,
Oh.
I mean, and the sweat was just pouring out of him. He ate it. Yes, I never forget that. And they were all laughing at me. So
Yeah.
I go, not hot.
Because they
What I
knew.
got was the hottest. That's
Yeah.
why everyone had to especially make it up. And I thought they were making one special out.
Yeah.
All the heavy spices.
It was the opposite.
It was the opposite.
Oh, really?
No, not yellow. It was green. Green. That's right. It was green. Colour
A green curry.
It was green.
Oh, because I know the Thai food, they use like the green curry and the
This
yellow.
was green and it was it wasn't yellow. It was
Right.
It was a long time ago, mind you. I was very young.
It was in your young days, in your youth.
I forgot I'd been chopping chili one day.
Oh, okay.
And touch your eyes.
Had onion
And
powder.
Oh.
then, no, I had a shower. I'd washed my hands several times.
Yeah.
Then I went and had a shower. And of course, wiped my face, didn't I? Well, the pain.
Oh God, this is like an oil, isn't it?
And it was still on my hands, even though I'd washed them with vinegar.
Oh.
The pain.
Oh, really?
I actually thought there was something wrong because I'd sort of forgotten about the heat of the chili. It still being there. Oh,
Yeah.
never
Going to
again.
bed lesson.
No, ladies,
Oh
I
no,
don't
good
know.
lesson, isn't it? Really,
Yeah,
really good
it's a
lesson,
good
not
lesson.
bad lesson.
I don't know if you'll use that cutter. You know, they have the new thing where you can cut your onions stripes.
Mm.
And you
You
can get it from Kmart, I think.
This could have been cut like that, but we didn't want to use.
We want to do it
Do the
from
original
scratch.
one.
So that's why we are doing this. But yes, you can use simpler, methods.
A mini chopper, no? It's called a mini
Yeah, I
chopper.
think I'm using the processor to that.
You would use
Beetroot.
There you go. So you can get ideas. We are doing it the real, tough way,
Okay.
authentic and tough. But see where we come from. We didn't have all those
Yeah.
gadgets. So we need to learn to do how to do it this way. And yeah, it's not bad. It takes a little bit longer, but
Oh yeah, and you've got, as you were saying, you've got gadgets and machines that grate things.
Yeah,
or
do
slice
everything.
them or
yeah, however you.
dice them or.
Mm.
Where do you put them all?
That's my
That's
fault.
the problem.
It's
a
Someone
big
was
problem.
saying to me, oh, you should do it, it's really handy. I said, where am I going to put it?
Mm. That is very true. It's not like
I'm
buying all
trying to get rid
those.
of all those gadgets because as you get older, you don't cook as much unless
Yeah.
you still have family
Coming
down
over or
you
something.
know. Yeah.
Yeah. How are you going, Beverly?
Last one.
Oh, good.
By the time I finish, I have muscles.
I think you're building your muscles.
This is good watching somebody else do it.
Yeah, and isn't it? Yeah, she's building her beetroot muscles. By the looks of it. Oh, we're almost there. The rest shouldn't be that hard. It's actually quite easy. This recipe is quite a simple recipe. So like we said, 1 onion to
One beetroot.
1 beetroot.
And maybe garlic, maybe you can put about, depending on how much you want, like, you need a teaspoon of garlic per,
You like
per
garlic?
one, one share sort of, whatever, one portion. So we can actually put, we are thinking like 3 or like 6 beetroot with this garlic, yeah?
I mean, it depends how much you like garlic.
When it says, like I read it, when it says 3 cloves on saying, do that mean small ones or big ones?
Yeah, I know. You're
Because there's
never
one
sure.
little
on the
cloves
side.
and
Yeah,
there's
you
big
get the
fat
tiny
ones.
ones.
That's
Yeah,
right.
that's true.
So I put in extra.
So you obviously like your garlic and all that.
Mind you, as a child, even pepper, we never had any spices or
Yeah.
I mean, we had like white pepper, even white pepper I used to have.
You couldn't manage
So
it.
I've really adjusted since those days.
Oh.
Black pepper. I don't know. I had to use white pepper now. Most of
Yeah.
it's black, but yeah, I'm heavy with that. But I do remember eating black pepper. That was hot.
Yeah.
I think now I'm right. No, this which makes people more, well, it makes, I can only speak for myself, more exciting to try different and adjust your taste buds.
Yeah.
I have a granddaughter who goes, ooh, they want that, ooh, what is it?
Mine's the
They want
opposite.
that, oh really?
They want to eat everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I've got another one who will try, like it's been
Yeah.
brought up to all different types of things.
Yeah. So it's funny how each kids even they all have different sort of
Yeah.
taste buds and yeah, I
I
have
tell
3
my
kids.
granddaughter that she's missing out on a lot,
Yeah, that's true.
but she's only young. So,
Oh, how old is she?
well, she's, how is she, 17?
Like I have
But
a
when I look at her, I think she's like, to me, she's like a 15, 16-year-old.
year old, young. I have 3 children and my two daughters and a son. My 2 daughters, they will eat anything. They're not fussy. They'll eat hot. My son is like a real Italian boy. He
Wow.
doesn't like like our rice and curry and whatever
Does not
we eat.
spices because initially they don't
No,
have spices.
he likes all the
Herbs.
pizza, pasta, lasagna. You give him any of that, he'll eat it.
If you want
Burgers and all that. He's quite different. They were all born here, but you know, it's just each one's different. Some are more willing to try.
But then as I think as we go, it's like life
Yeah.
and our ideas, they all change. It's the same with our taste buds.
Yeah, that's
My
true.
mother used to love foods and things like that. And I used to get in dates and I go, ooh. And now I love it.
Probably.
So, yes,
Me
yes,
too.
exactly. And I said, ooh. Kumquats and things like that. She could go to lots of trees and so there's hope for our grandchildren for those who are fussy as mine.
Well, my,
Get on and change.
my son's absolutely hopeless. When he was little, of course, he ate everything. And I've actually got a photo of him bouncing it, eating jelly
Oh yeah.
and custard or something like that. He won't eat anything like that.
Does it
Really?
teach that?
I don't know, but he likes raw things, raw
Oh,
vegetables.
right, okay. Healthy. He's
Yeah.
on the healthy thing.
Oh, but he's just grown to be like that. And then one day, I said, you used to like all sorts of things, but he said, you used to force feed me. I said, no, I didn't.
Found his voice.
He's 40.
I think, you know,
But he likes he loves Indian food.
Yeah, I do too.
Yes. The only thing with beetroot is it does stay.
The dye, yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's very strong. So when you do it, like it's good to wear gloves.
That's why they used to use it for dyeing clothes and everything.
Yeah, it's awesome, isn't it? It's so bright and red. So, ladies, now we've got our beetroot
So we cook rice when we go to do
and we have got our onions. Now we're going to do a bit of ginger and garlic. Here. You can use this to chop your stuff, yeah? Yeah. If you want to do that. And ginger, like we do say in there about ginger, you can use about, I don't know, about an inch maybe, or so. Depends how much you want to put, how much ginger you like. You can put extra, you can put less. Okay?
When they say centimetres, I think, okay, I'll keep great till I think it's enough.
Yeah. So, I'm just putting a small piece.
Oh yes, I'll be right with half an inch.
We'll put, I don't know, we could put a bit more. But we don't want to put too much as well because we don't want it to overpower. But I mean, look, it's up to you. You know, that's what recipes are all about, isn't it? We get it and then we make it our own. We make it our own. So yeah. Those kids are gorgeous. I can hear them in the background.
Is there a play group on?
Yeah.
That's very cute.
Choose none of this available when we are.
No.
Playgroups. So, what, straight to school? Kinder and school, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
No
know.
kinder.
Hmm?
Not when we were
Oh, there was kinder.
There was kinder?
Yeah. But not when we were little.
No,
No.
no.
I'm
There was
talking
no
about our
kinder.
children. When we were little, no.
Oh, so what? Just straight school, is it?
Straight school.
Oh,
Preppy.
preppies. Right. Nowadays they have from 2 or 3-year-old kinder and all that, isn't it? And childcare, all of that. So
they call it lower kindergarten in our day. Lower kindergarten and then upper kindergarten.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think
So
it's
it's
just like
kinder and
and prep.
you have to be like 4 years, 9 months to get into to a lower kindergarten.
Uh-huh. So now this is
Then you can
this.
After that we
Where's
can,
your? You can put it on top of this.
oh, yeah.
to now we are going to do it the real.
Oh, so you
Okay,
only
take
have
away.
one chopping board.
No, we have more, but we
have to
can
actually,
manage.
we're going to
You just don't want to
Let's
clean up
wash
more.
it.
Wash it with the mortar and pestle.
wash it, yes.
That's washing, you know, minimizing.
I just peel the, you can put it in that.
All right, so we're just gonna pop it in here. Now, you ladies, however you wanna crush it is fine. But we are using the
Oh, so you
Mortar and
crush
pestle,
it.
yeah.
I usually
yeah.
use
We
the
have to
back of the
crush the
knife.
ginger
Yes,
and yeah, I know.
That's something
Back of the
at
knife.
all.
We do that as well.
Mash
we-
it.
Yeah.
You
So we
could
thought
probably
we'll
grate
do.
it too, could you?
Yes, I think you could. I mean, look, crushing. We generally crush this one, so yeah.
With a microplane, you mean?
Yeah.
Right, you'd have to watch your fingers.
What's that?
Unless you use a whole clove, half a clove or something.
Yeah.
Or with another closure?
Yes,
Oh,
they
yeah.
do have garlic crushes. That's
Yeah.
right.
And
You can use
sometimes
that.
with ginger and garlic paste, but it's ideally this is.
Yeah, you can do the paste as well if you. But this is fresh and lovely.
Yes.
It's better.
Because I
So
find, like, I often buy the jars of the,
Yeah. ginger garlic.
the garlic and
Yes.
one for the ginger.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of preservative in it.
I think even
Like,
vinegar
it's
never
right.
goes
You know,
wrong.
like,
Yeah.
Somebody
Yeah.
has told me
it's
actually about that.
easy, but when
Yeah, but
you look
it's
at
not-
it.
Yeah, there's a
closer,
lot of preservatives
Yeah.
they put into those things. That's true. So if you want to avoid all that, this is it's easy enough for me. Is that it? The
Yeah, that's
garlic?
the last one.
Oh, so you're using that whole clove of garlic.
It's
The
not
whole.
much in it.
How many did we put in? About half a clove,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yes, about half, roughly, because we took
Oh,
sort of
okay.
had like sort of 3 per beetroot.
Per beetroot we
We
put.
took about 3
We
cloves.
use 3
But I
cloves.
mean, when we put the paste, it says 3, we need to put 3 teaspoons of paste, ground ginger and garlic paste. So if you want to add more, you can always add a bit more.
We just did a bit extra. Alright, you can start the pounding of it while I do this last bit. Yeah.
And the ginger, so you have to cut the ginger also.
I put the ginger in
I
there.
put this really. Okay, 3 beetroots, okay? 3 beetroots, is that enough? Can I add a small piece, only a tiny piece? Huh?
I put a, yeah, I can put a bit more.
Yeah, I think a little bit more.
Alright,
It's just
so it looks like the sun is coming up, ladies.
Yes, wow. We
I love
should
that.
take note, mightn't be there for very long.
And that's true. It's a nice room here because you can actually see outside,
yeah.
you know. It's beautiful.
Maybe a small piece of ginger or
I might add a bit
a
more.
bit more, yeah.
It's freezing, maybe we should put this stuff up.
Yeah, we have some books over there. Yeah. Display. That's a good idea though. So what do you ladies do in the week generally? Do you do any other sort of crafts or
Cinema,
hobbies or
This is so nice.
cinema?
No,
No?
this one here's the socialite, she's always out.
Oh, really?
And I come home on Wednesdays for Jeff's cooking.
Oh, right, that's nice. And what, I mean, I don't really know much about Jeff's cooking.
Jeff does cooking all around the world, so it's all different
Oh,
recipes.
wow, that's awesome.
So it's here and here. Are you sitting one or are you?
Is that every Wednesday?
Maybe on the other side.
Tanya gets a sample.
Oh, she wouldn't
That's
have
the best part.
Yeah.
The spoons are here, somewhere here. So I think it's just take a teaspoon for the.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
I probably should just for the sample.
No, God, I've been to the Good Food and Wine show on
Oh.
Saturday. Oh my God.
Is it packed?
Oh, so
It's
packed.
busy.
Couldn't enjoy it because it was just too
Too
cold.
many people.
Is it more busy than what it was?
I usually go
before
on
the-
a Friday.
COVID?
Really? You couldn't, it was just a sea of people. It
Yeah, I think since COVID, I think people are just
Yeah, they all want to
decide
go
they're
out.
all going to experience
Different things. That's true.
with that or with more, well, we don't have any more people because we've stopped immigration.
Not
So
this one, and I'll put-
So did you go to the one that food and wine in town?
Yeah. They used to go on a Friday, and I forgot. And I went on the Saturday, oh, never again.
oh, so maybe that's what the difference was. You usually go on a Friday.
Yeah, but there was still so
States. Yeah, because you have
Cover it. So.
you know.
yeah, nobody let you in to sample anything. They just
Oh.
prop. They got their wine and they just stand.
Wine speaks a lot, doesn't it?
So you didn't have any big television or screens that you watch?
Yeah, they were cooking demonstration
So where was that?
at Jeff Shed, the convention centre.
Oh, yes, yes, yes.
So many years ago they had it along the
Here.
I would.
That's why.
But same thing.
Yeah, Pat, she's a foodie, my foodie friend.
Geez, that was like $35 a ticket.
Oh, was it?
Oh,
There's
really?
a lot to pay
Yeah.
to get out to see anything.
Yeah. So did you get to, you can just watch, is it? Or you get to taste as well?
No, they've got a lot of stalls and people that, you know,
Oh.
just, you know, can sample their things.
Oh,
if
nice.
you can get in.
If you can get it. Because it's that busy.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Well, so that's the trouble when they serve wines and things because
Yeah,
people do
yeah,
tend
Yeah.
to mill around and stay there, don't they?
All right, ladies. So we've got our onions,
Oh.
we've got our beetroot, and we've got our garlic and ginger.
All been pounded.
All pounded and ready to go.
Oh, so you pound the garlic and the ginger together.
Yes.
Yes.
That's right.
I
Yes.
missed that bit of you.
Yeah.
Maybe if you want to grab a bowl and get the couscous in a
My
bowl,
mind's
I'm ready to go.
Yeah, I'm getting that age.
So the cooking itself is quite quick. You will see it in a minute. So generally, we'll combine it and cook it, or we could also cook this a little bit, the onions first, and then add the
Yeah,
beets
because the
to that.
onions would
Take a bit longer.
than-
Yes, I would generally cook the onions first, and then put the beet
And
in.
the beetroot.
Yeah, and then let them with a bit of oil, which
Do
we
you
will be
put the-
doing in a minute.
Do you put the, when you do that,
Yes.
do you put the garlic and the ginger in with the onions and cook? Or do you wait until
Well,
later?
according to the recipe, you add it later. But I can see what you're saying because generally, I mean garlic and ginger, it really
Yeah.
gives a flavor. With onion, it's really good. You do the onion and then you put that in. So I mean, you could try it how you want to do it. We've done it in the past. We're just adding this later and mixing it through. But we're happy to, make modifications and see what is good for us, what works. I'm happy to take something on board if you want us to try it that way.
No, because I
This is our recipe
I only ask
generally.
because a lot of things that you say, they say
Yes.
don't put the garlic in with the onions too early because
Yes, it
yeah,
burns.
because you ruin
Yeah,
the
that's
taste
right.
of it. So
That's
put it in
right.
later.
Yeah, yeah, we put that in later usually.
Jeff told us
Usually that
that.
comes later.
Yeah, that's
That
right.
comes later, yes.
That we
normally
put it in
the
later.
recipe.
Yeah. All right. So we might start putting on this cooker. We've got a lovely fancy cooker here.
And we don't add in oil or anything in the pan. We just combine the stuff. Normally we just put onions and we can cook it a bit.
Yeah.
That's how the recipe says. And then
So we don't put oil at the beginning. All we do is we put the pot on, we put some onions, and we let it sort of cook in the heat of with the onion and the juices. And then once that's sort of a bit done, then we put the beetroot in there. And then we have to combine a bit of water as well.
later.
Yeah. So we'll go through that. But let's put this on maybe to start.
But I've got this one on.
That's better.
Then you choose.
This one.
Which one? Oh, this one. Which one? This is beetroot.
Any maybe not.
Yeah, that one maybe.
Yeah.
Okay. That's the one.
Is this one of those sensor things or something?
I forget the process.
Oh, I think my son's and his partner have got one of those. reduce it.
You can reduce it a bit if you want.
Switch it on.
Yeah.
Switch.
Three. Alright.
And we can put the onions in first.
Yes. So we're gonna pop the onions in.
Spoon here. Or you want to put like a spoon. Like.
So is it best to put it in a cold pot? Just
Yeah,
so
you put it on.
Yes, it
So
just
just-
says combine both of them and then put it in the
in the cold.
yeah.
Okay.
In the pot.
I did a recipe the other day and it was for soup, but it was like for the onions and the garlic to be added first.
Yeah.
But it was done in like water, a little
Oh,
bit of
okay.
water
Right.
over it,
Okay.
and you just, I thought, oh, that's, I've never come up, usually it's oil, but this was just
Couscous
a
in
little
this
bit
little
of water,
container.
and then you added the spices, and I thought, oh.
We need 3 cups of this. Actually, the recipe says 1 beetroot, 1 cup of couscous, and 1 onion.
So we've got 3.
But yeah, we
So
we
we
have a good
yeah,
use
one
3
for
cups
each
of
portion
yes.
you do. But if you want to obviously increase the quantity, then you just make it
Put
a
on the mouth
double
before you
serve.
eat it.
Yeah.
So when all this is completed, do you just serve it with meats or different meats
You
or
can
vegetables?
serve it with whatever, but we've got a salad today, so
Oh,
we're just
okay.
going to do a salad.
Vegetarian.
Yeah. So we're just going to do a salad with that. So, but you could have it with whatever you like. So that's fine. Yeah.
You can even wrap it up in like salad leaves or
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
a slice of chicken on the top.
Mm.
Munch, munch.
Still happening up there.
I know sometimes when I don't want to eat bread,
We can put this up a bit
I
more.
use
I think I can.
the salad leaves or what's the other lettuce? Kind of the long lettuce, what's that called?
Oh, the couscous pieces.
Yeah, or even those, and I'll put a little salad mix on the leaf, and I'll add a piece of chicken or nothing, and I'll roll it up, and I find that very filling rather than have a sandwich.
I do that with
Fine. So the
because that's
Yeah.
the each
Ah, yeah, okay.
category.
Oh.
She's mashed up with each. You put it in the
So this is we thought we liked something. We were just meant to do this. The beetroot,
I use that a lot.
couscous. Yeah.
Seeing I'm on my own, I use that a lot.
A lot, and it's really
Yeah, I
good.
just take a handful, put it in
Put
a
it
bowl,
into-
add
yeah.
everything, toss it, and
That's it. That's a salad
Yeah.
done, isn't it? So we thought, we'll just do some salad to go with it. But you can add whatever you would like. Yeah, it's meat or
when we were talking about kids, I made this soup I made, and to give to my daughter and my grandkids, and then I remembered one that doesn't like onion. There's leeks and onions in it. Yeah. The West Tom given it, so I sent my sister half, and I've now got another half. What am I going to do with it?
yes.
From the same onion bowl, I can or better put it separate.
I left it just one minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, we'll do this.
Still cold.
Is it red underneath? Can you see the red?
It is red.
Yeah.
I put it a bit higher.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it's taking a bit of.
Yeah.
This is a very modern cooker.
Yes.
Yeah, you can take it from. You want that?
Very good. That's fine.
That's fine. Just rinse it a bit. Yeah.
And wash it up later.
You said bowl is large enough.
Yeah, that's really nice.
Oh, yeah, look at this.
can hear it now.
Yes.
It's sizzling.
It's
Yeah.
just starting. Took a little while.
Oh. Might have to go in and have a look.
Oh no. Yeah.
I could eat cheese till the cows come home.
Yellow cheese.
Really? Oh.
It doesn't stop
Mm. Yeah. Yeah. That's what it is. Alright ladies, so we are still getting the onions a little bit cooked,
So what do you
as
call
you would
it,
say,
sauteing?
because some of the onions may be a little bit bigger. Yeah.
It's an easy word.
What's it called?
Sweating.
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 Yeah, that's what
Well,
we
the other word is
Saute.
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 Saute, that's right.
Yeah.
Saute, yeah. I'm just doing that, and now we're going to, yeah, I think we should add the beetroot. And now we're going to
So
be
once it
adding
starts to soften, then you add the beetroot.
add the beetroot,
right.
yes.
Me and mine want the onions to be burning by now.
Sorry?
My onions would be burning by now.
I love this rainbow salad. It's called rainbow salad. It just gives color and it's beautiful.
Yeah, I find that another one that's a mix, but also the carrot shred that they've also got.
Yeah. It's
silver
just
beet.
so good.
Yeah, the other one's also got leaf mixture in it as well. But because it's small, and then I take it out, I find if I leave it in there, it goes off very quickly. So I open it up and I put it in one of those containers.
Yeah. It does go off quickly.
Yeah. It's like I used to buy spinach, fresh spinach. I won't buy it anymore unless
They go off quick.
because it's in a packet. It's been wet washed.
Yeah.
Not dry, not air dry.
That's
and
right.
It's got 2 days and it's like.
Well, I washed them and then I'll put either something.
I don't know whether it's
Yeah.
And it's like,
Well, I've even bought
just a packet.
spinach and done the same, but it still has to run. Where I used to buy the fresh, you know, but they used to have the boxes.
That's it.
So I don't buy the packet stuff anymore. I only add, you know, and the other which has got a, what's it? Like a spinach there, and it's got like.
Yeah, the big
Yes, kale.
Kale is very good.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
I'll just put that in this. Sometimes I'll just eat it in a bowl.
Yeah, and these days, this salad, like you said, the salad leaves, they're not as fresh as they used to be, I think. They're just,
I think the problem with some of the they goes through a wash, but they don't air dry it.
Yeah.
And just tosses through, and then it goes straight into the packing machine. It's already got moisture in it.
Yeah.
I need to go on a diet. It's true.
Mm-hmm.
You want to go to the toilet?
I need to go on a diet. I'm too big.
I think I'll put the couscous on.
Well, mine's big, but it's still, there's no substance in it, there's no muscle, in it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Look, ladies, I'm putting a big piece of cucumber. That's all right.
Very healthy.
I'm trying to. Yeah. Home cooking is always good. I must admit, I don't eat much takeout at all. Only because we are obviously, like at home. I eat a lot of traditional food like rice and curries and this and that. But I do go out on and off and have other food. But I feel like, when
It's
you're
not
cooking
like
it at
your own.
home, you know
what's
what's in it also. Yeah. Because we don't eat much preservatives and things like that. I mean, on and off maybe. Even like normally I would do my own salad. Put your vinegar or your lime, whatever, and put your pepper and whatever else. But yeah, just for quick.
olive oil, lemon.
Yeah, yes, that's right.
I think when you go to restaurants these days, and you want to do a salad, it's more leaves than anything else.
Yeah.
If I wanted to order a plate of leaves, I would have asked for it.
Yes, and the other thing is also like I would normally put in a salad my red the big capsicum,
the capsicums
and even the red onion to mix it
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
So which is good.
I made one big salad like that yesterday.
But if these are too big, I'm happy to cut them.
I used to complain when I was to get the salad, and I'd always be so angry. And it'd be like 2 little bits of tomato and maybe 3 bits of cucumber and
Yeah.
the thinnest bit of red onion, a few little things.
Yeah.
Now I just plonk it on a plate and complain now, put it on a plate.
Yeah.
I just don't even bother with it.
Okay. That should be there. I make lasagna for my son sometimes because, like I said,
Have salad with that.
he loves his lasagna. But my lasagna, I actually include a lot of veggies in it because my son is a little bit not very much into the veggies. So what I do is I put like I cut capsicum fine, I put spinach, I put so many vegetables, grated carrot, and anything I have, I can just grate it and put it in, and he won't know it.
Yeah. I did one on lasagna, but it was set the layers of the pasta sheets. I used eggplant. Oh, it was so nice. Big slices of the eggplant instead of
I haven't tried that yet.
yum.
The tones.
So she's adding water. What are you adding?
Really?
Into
Do you want to explain what you're doing?
Yeah, so now I just measured 3 cups of water and left it here.
the
So it's,
couscous?
so it's easy. Now just it's the
Oh, to go in there.
just-
Yeah.
Ah,
and the
right.
couscous is measured, and I've just measured it here.
Ah,
and
right,
3 cups
okay.
of couscous.
So it's 4 cups.
It's actually 3 cups.
3
3
cups of
cups.
Yeah.
couscous?
And
3
you
cups.
put 4 cups
Everything.
of water.
3 cups of water.
Three.
Yeah, everything. Yeah, 3. So,
It's basically
Yeah,
1 per portion. 1 cup of water, 1 cup
I
of
need the
this.
hearing aid. I thought you said 4 cups of
Ah,
water.
ah, ah.
That's why
So
I
3
was
cups
Yeah.
of this and 3 cups of water. So I just left it ready, so it's easy just to pour it in.
Yeah.
And I got the measuring cup, so exactly.
So you heat that through, and then
Yeah,
you add
now
the
you add the other
water.
Yeah, just a bit. I put it low, so I might just put it up a little bit.
That's
Just leave it on that. just so it.
Yeah. Now we can add the garlic and oil.
Yeah, put a bit. And it has to, we have to cook it for a little while like that.
Yeah.
I think that should be cooked a bit.
So I'll put all this.
Yeah.
All this.
Yes.
Let's cook it now. Put it now.
So now we're going to add the crushed garlic
And
and ginger to it.
Some salt.
Yeah.
After a little while, let the salt and the oil.
Do you want to put that?
So how long is this cooking process?
Just a minute or
What,
Not
10 minutes
long,
or?
really. Yeah. It's actually when you see the like because you pre-cook the onions a little bit and then you add your beetroot, you combine them and you cook them, so you can see because it's grated. With the beetroot being grated, it cooks really fast. So you just make sure that they are cooked. Like it's
Is there
not
much
raw.
juice in
Maybe
the
5 minutes.
beetroot?
No, because I think what happens is when you put the couscous, it
It
absorbs.
absorbs.
Yeah, it absorbs. So it's nice. It's not like a watery or a, you know,
Soup.
soupy thing. No, it's quite a dry
That's
dish.
one good thing about couscous because it absorbs all the flavours.
Yeah. Yes, it's lovely. Yeah. Do you wanna? You put your garlic in?
the garlic and ginger. Yeah. You can add some salt.
It's on 7. That should be okay, isn't it?
That should be alright.
Cooking, sorry. Yeah.
Just maybe half a teaspoon of salt they say, but you can add more depending on your taste.
I think that will also cook.
Can we
because-
go over and just have a look what it
Yeah, come,
Yes,
come,
please come. Please come.
This is just a water.
just stop filming for a moment?
You're going to be famous. So, yeah, you just need to.
Yeah.
And now we just, yeah, we still have to add the water. Come and have a look. Ah, yes, I did. Yeah, it is lovely.
It's
Isn't it?
nice in the sun, isn't it?
Does it? Oh, yes, the garlic and the ginger.
Yeah.
Yes, that.
Now it's to be because we had 3 beetroots, at least 1.5 teaspoons
Yes.
of salt.
Yes. Do you want to put it?
Yeah. This is a big teaspoon actually, so actually put maybe 1 of this one. Not sure.
Yeah.
Maybe too much.
Yeah. No, 1 spoon should be fine. Yeah, go for it.
This is opening. It's now to be open.
Yeah, yeah. So new. Yes.
Go. More?
I just don't know how much oil it puts us But that's for the nose.
Stop it.
Oh, one, I think one.
I think I saw there 3. One big one teaspoon of the paste.
Now we can add the oil at once and the water. The oil coming. You can add the 3 teaspoons of oil also.
Alright, so we put 3 spoons of oil to this.
Tablespoons?
3 spoons of oil.
Tablespoons?
Yeah, actually that one is not.
Yeah,
really,
tablespoon
it's
is
almost-
okay.
It's a tablespoon is fine, yeah.
So that's one.
First let it cook. Yeah, then you add the
Yeah,
water.
no,
So you can add some water because I just give it a bit of
Thing.
the water and the couscous and everything.
Yeah. I hope this temperature is enough.
Yeah.
I want it to burn now.
I just use the same bowl to put the water in because it was just beetroot.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking I can just use that other one.
Alright.
Like that. And then straight away you put the couscous.
Stir it in first.
Yeah.
So we've added the water now, ladies, and we're just mixing it up for a minute just for it to go through, combine. And virtually immediately.
Then we just put the couscous in and we turn the stove off.
Yep.
And cover it. Just give it
right,
cover,
okay.
yeah. It cooks in the water.
Yeah.
So put that in. And turn this off. This is off, Tania. I put it off, I think.
Yeah.
Okay. See if it's off. Why is it pitch?
It says it's hot, that's why. It doesn't matter. Yeah. You can just close it.
And then just cover it and just leave it for a few minutes.
Yeah.
For 5 to 6 minutes.
That's right. So once we finish cooking it, we put it off, turn it off, and we need to have a lid.
Yeah. The moment you put the water and then you just stir it up and you add the couscous, you turn the stove off and you
let it
just
sit
sit
till it
in that
dissolves.
and you just keep it leave it covered for about 5 minutes.
Okay, only 5
Yeah,
minutes.
Yeah,
Around
5,
6
6 minutes max.
Yeah.
Maybe
Wow.
in this case a little bit
bit
more
longer
because
because
we've got
we've got
extra
quantity.
quantity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the main thing is to turn the stove off because the water is everything is hot. So it's easy.
No, I got a carrot which I
Yeah.
want to put in a,
Now
maybe a glass bowl would be good.
Make this one. Give me this bowl though.
Yeah. If we don't have a glass one, I'll take that. One of those.
Yeah. Okay.
Once it's done, we can just display it in there.
On what do you want? Glass. That's all right, isn't it? Yeah.
Right.
Is that all right then? Both. That goes all right, huh? Yeah. Because I'm not sure if there is any. Yeah, over here. I'll just check the glass one. No, it's all right. Put it in here. I can use silver.
Yeah, maybe the silver one is
Just-
better.
Huh?
Yeah. So this is just for the presentation. Let's
Yeah.
put some stuff on the top. do as well. Yes. I think give it a couple more minutes and we should be pretty much good.
Sounds good.
It's lunchtime. Almost.
If that's correct.
No, that's not. But anyway, we can be hungry at any time, can't we?
It sounds like me all day.
That's your lunchtime.
Anytime it's tea time, as they say, but anytime it's 11:39. It's not too bad. Good. Presentation. I don't want to put this too early. So, would you all ladies like to share something about what you cook? Something that you like cooking? Is there some particular dish you cook often or?
Sandra?
Any of you?
You're the cook. You're the one who loves cooking.
Tell us.
What do
I make, it's just a good old-fashioned staple. The kids call it my mincy thing.
Okay.
And I'll fry up in a pot like that.
Yeah.
Just fry up lots and lots of mince, curry,
Yes.
and then I'll put in green beans, all sorts of different vegetables.
Oh,
and
okay.
things. And then I'll put a little bit of stock or water,
Mm-hmm.
some bruschetta through it.
Oh,
And
yes.
I just put in lots and lots and lots of vegetables and just serve it with rice. And it's my lazy go-to
Yeah.
recipe.
It's quick and yeah.
It's quick and easy, and I don't use oil. I use just a little bit of water or
Yeah.
stock,
Right.
and it's just mainly. But I fry everything up like
Like that. Yeah.
first,
Yes.
just very very quickly.
Yeah.
The meat just mince.
The mince cooks pretty fast,
It
doesn't
does.
it? Yeah.
And if you buy the mince that doesn't have much fat in it,
Yes.
That cooks very
Then you.
it does cook quickly, but there's not much fat in it. So
You gotta
I
add
used to
it.
rinse it.
Oh,
I used to
really?
rinse, after I cooked the meat, I used to rinse it because there was lots of fat in the meat, but it's not so fatty these days.
No.
So I just fry it up really quickly with, curry and different spices and things. That's my lazy go-to.
I mostly cook out of, I've got an 800 calorie book,
Mm-hmm.
and I mostly cook the recipes out of that, which is my car. It's what I eat in between, it's my health thing. But
Yeah.
I eat,
Just
yeah,
the
whatever
nail
they
on
got,
the
they
head.
have like vegetarian, chicken, fish, and I used to make up, because I'm on my own, used to try and convert it to just one serving.
Mhm.
Now I don't bother, I just cook it all up.
Yeah.
And
You
then
can
I put
freeze
it in
it.
containers and I put it in the freezer.
Yeah. So
So
easy.
I don't have to cook during the week, I just pull out what I want.
Yes.
And I have it, and I have it with cauliflower rice
Yeah.
or beans.
Mm-hmm.
But it could be a curry, it could be anything.
Yeah. All right. I think we should be okay to take it now. Okay. What we'll do is I will serve some in here.
Did you want to get more cooking?
Yeah, I think I will.
You wanna- Come and have a look if you like.
Oh,
If
okay.
you wish to, you can come and have a look. Just to see what it looks like.
Oh, yes, beautiful, just like the picture.
Yeah.
Let's have a look. Oh, smell. I can smell the garlic and the onion and, oh,
Yeah.
yum.
That's nice. Isn't it? All right.
Would you like the dressing down or not later?
Sorry?
The dressing?
Yeah, you can put a little bit on there.
yeah, I don't know how to. It's on. No, where'd you go? Maybe it's off. Yeah, see it's on. See the name.
Oh,
No,
yes.
don't- So, at night time, if you don't want to be woken up like going, it goes silent. The trouble is, as I switched off, I thought it just automatically. Once I've got to.
Oh,
Yeah.
certain time.
Yeah, that it would go off, but it stays the same. And I think that's why I'm not getting notification. You know how to switch that off?
You might have to put the settings.
Oh, it's on Do Not Disturb.
Oh, you just put the settings. Oh,
So
look
ladies,
Wow.
we're almost there. I'm just gonna pop some carrot in just for presentation. And you can put it, do whatever you like with, you know, you can put some leaves in the middle. Just, this is just presentation. Yeah. Thank you very much, ladies, for listening and for thank you for being a part of this. It's been a real, you know, a pleasure to be around you all and talk to you all and teach you all how to do this. So please, I hope you all will go home and try it. Try and make it sometime. So thank you so much for that. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.